Hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. My name is John Anelli, and I'm back with another beer review for you guys today. And what I'm looking at is Newcastle Brown Ale. I believe this is currently a Heineken International brand. It's imported from England. It's 4.7% alcohol. Now, this beer doesn't really do too well on Beer Advocate, Rate Beer. It gets like twos and threes on a 5 point scale. Not really too great, which I'm kind of surprised. I thought this one would have a little bit more fair reviews, but they are pretty low for the most part. And some of the complaints were that uh, apparently Newcastle way back used to be 6.5%. I'm not really sure if that's true or not. And that they tamed it down for mass appeal and it's a shell of its former self, blah, blah, blah. Well, whatever. All right. Ever since I've had been drinking it, it's been 4.7%. So I'm going to crack this thing open, get right into it. Let's see what we've got. Now, I will say right off the bat with this one, I do smell a little skunkiness. And if you can see there, those weird bubbles, a lot of times when you see that, that's not really the best sign. I have been told, though, that when a beer, once you pour it in the glass, um, if you let it sit for a few minutes, the skunky qualities will dissipate. So I guess we'll see. It did pour pretty nicely. A nice beige head, pretty creamy at that as well. It is super filtered, no particulate matter floating around in this one. A nice, rich brown color. This is more brown than amber because it doesn't have any reddish hue to it, or at least I don't see any. So, a pretty good looking beer in the glass. Okay, that some of those skunky qualities are fading a little bit. Roasted malt. It's got a nutty quality going for it on the aroma. Some sweetness. On the nose, it actually smells a lot like one of the Innocent Gun beers that I had the other day. So malty, nutty, roasty on the nose. Smells really good. Actually, the skunkiness, I'm pretty surprised it's gone away. It just smells like a really good beer right now, guys. So I'm gonna get right into it. Cheers. Mm, okay. Nice medium roasted barley malt right up front. It's got a nutty thing going on there in the middle of the sip. It reminds me of Samuel Smith's Nut Brown Ale, but a lighter version of that. Oh yeah, this is really good. It's been a while since I've had Newcastle, so um, I was excited to get into this one. Mm. I will say that this is really light and sessionable, easy drinking, but It is complex, and it does have a lot of good flavors going on. Um, Newcastle, I think, does a great job with this. Okay, maybe it is lighter than it used to be, and they tweaked the recipe over the years, but they did that to obviously appeal to more people. There's still plenty of beers out there at 6.57% and higher. These brown ales that you can go out and drink that are really, really enjoyable, but they're not going to be as sessionable as this, as easy drinking. I mean, this is just 4.7% alcohol, light bodied with all the medium roasted barley malt qualities and the nutty qualities that you get on the palate with this one. You're just not going to find a beer as well balanced and easy drinking in this style, I don't think, as Newcastle. It's definitely up there. And they do everything just right with this beer. It finishes pretty dry as well. It's just really, really good. Uh, if you like a lot of the flavors of darker beers, but you want something that's a little more sessionable, this is the best of both worlds right here. Yeah, this is excellent. This is in between a solid A and an A plus. Ooh, I'm going to give it a 97 out of 100 for the style because I think they do a really great job with this. Um, I mean, I could just drink these all day and be happy. If you gave me Newcastle and I couldn't drink anything else, if I was on a desert island and I had nothing but Newcastle to drink, I'd probably be pretty happy. There's nothing wrong with this beer whatsoever. It just does everything right. Uh, Super refreshing, super sessionable, excellent beer. 97 out of 100. So that'll do it for this review, guys. Hope you're having a good day, and until next time, cheers.